Hello. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Yep. All right. Just gonna make sure this works as it should. Okay, there it is. Whoops. Okay. No. I'll just remove this. And I'll just enable this. There we go. Technically, this is just redeem ID, so it does not matter. Just in case. All right. I'm gonna actually keep the music playing, but I'm gonna have it like really low. Hopefully that's low enough. Right. So as you saw, I'm just improving the code for the overlay redeems. On the starting of the stream, you probably already saw it. But we have now a timer for the only Spanish redeem of 3 minutes. And also a redeem for ban word, like word, which will basically, I will not be allowed to say anything that is here. However, not all the time I can look at the screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna provide TTS to this too. That's why we're actually here. So the only thing that I'm gonna do is reuse the code that I have for the TTS, for the TTS overlay, and the events overlay. So not much change. I just need to make sure that it does work, because it took me a while to get it to work last time. And also I have work later today, so today will not be as a long stream. Hopefully everyone is been doing okay lately. Okay. Just making sure I don't want to be working on the wrong file by accident. Gonna get rid of this. Okay, so we stay up here. Okay. So we will need the play TTS function. And we probably need crypto. Okay, I thought it was gonna auto import, but no. Press 2. course. I don't want the website to be blocking my stuff. Oh, I thought I already imported crypto. Crypto. There you go. And obviously I will need fetch. Press. Oh. And then we set it to use course. Now we make sure that it is there. The store that has 19. That is 404. Okay. We're gonna set it as a buffer. Store. You're forgetting to add equal. Let's set header. Content type. Audio. Tag. Header. And length. I keep getting it wrong. Buffer that length. And send. Now we add the timeout. So we can delete it later. Because we don't no longer will need it. Go. And something I learned is that there's I tried to use 6,000 yesterday to fix my other code, but I kept getting the unsafe port error, so I just straight up switched to kept it on 7,000s. No. I'm just gonna copy the one that I have here and just switch to the last one. I forgot to add my character. There you go. I'm also working on my character, getting a different character for the emote. Not the emote, the reactive. I'm working on to get something else. Okay. Okay, so I only send it once here. So what I'm gonna do, I need to get the TTS duration. Okay. And what I can try to do is on the, where do I have them? What I can try to do is add an extra thing. This is just so I remember that they're done. Kind of. What I can try to do is do it by ID. Also, I'm saying that this is fine because technically this is different for everyone. So, how do I go through with this? Okay. Okay, I think I know how, but I will need a try catch block. And I'm gonna set duration. So I'm gonna set a default of 3000, which is technically 3 seconds. LPO base equals null. Alright, so technically I'm gonna set like a default message. Like, I mean, I can try to, like, for this one, just add an extra. Wait, no, actually I'm not going to because I'm actually gonna leave it here. I'm gonna let the word be here, or like the message. No, because the TTS has to be generated from here. Okay, so I have to also check what is the redeem here. Okay, I see. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is actually just add an extra one. Message. Um, I'll leave it like this. And now on the server, need to get there. Need to get this. So I don't remember what it was. Reward store. Tells not here. There they are. All right. So I know I have one to get it. Oh yeah. Get reward by ID. Get reward by ID. So what I'm gonna do is, since this technically right now only this one has the message. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get the code to check if the message field is there. No, redeem data. Tools. Get reward by ID. I was channel name and reward. Nope. And I'm gonna move this one upwards. Reward ID. This way, you can just click this. Yes, redeem data dot message. So hopefully I'm writing it correctly. I cannot remember exactly how it was. I'm gonna let it continue. If it lets me. Jump target cannot cross function boundary. Oh, okay. I'm doing it wrong. Okay. I'll leave it there for now. I'll figure something out for later. But now I get to the actual TTS. Unless I just have to leave it outside. Does it let me now? Nope. Well, I'll deal with it later. Duration. I forgot to even start checking for the TTS. Play TTS. Here is where I should use a default actually. Message. Here. No, I'm gonna actually leave it like this. But like this. Default message equals redeem data dot message. Yeah, right? Yeah. So this way I can just set default. And let's see. Okay, so I have it to use user. Okay, so I should be able to not fill in the other variable. I should be able to just send the TTS or the message. and it should still use a random voice. Right. Just needed to make sure I don't want it to break on me again. Oh, don't. And duration MS. And audio base. Equals result dot audio base 64. There we go. And now we just make sure that we have something to log it. Okay. All right. This should let me. Actually, I'm gonna put this one outside. No way, in case I have to use it elsewhere. Now, here's where I actually start doing the actual push of the TTS. Let's like crypto. I keep forgetting. Crypto, then random. And now we set the buffer. From audio base. And we set it to base 64. Now we actually store it. You store. Let's set ID and the buffer. So now what I'm gonna do here is actually gonna set a second one. Once TTS equals, I'm gonna set the TTS duration here. Is duration MS, and TTS URL, which will be the HTTP localhost, and what was it that we had it? We had it as 7002. 1002 TTS, and we set the ID. Okay, that should do it. And we put it here. All right, now we get the reward and we get the TTS. And we have the default. Let's set over to overlay. Okay. Message, process queue, message. So oh, which one? There it is. They're gonna bring back this one. Play audio. And I'm gonna make another function to process the audio. Sing function. process audio. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass down the URL. TTS. Right, let's see. So here won't be not that much. It's just going to be the getting the actual thing or the full video thing. S equals wait. Fetch. URL TTS. And we just pull this one. The time is just mainly so in case it has to be used. Data.reward. Actually, I should be able to just do this. I'll set it like this. Yes, that. There we go. And the reward. I'm gonna leave here TTS and gonna pass it data.tts. Yeah. Right, now that I have this, we make the audio file. Right. As that array buffer. We set the pop. New blog. I find funny some of the terminologies that is used in Node.js. Audio and tag. And finally, we return. I'm actually gonna set this. Just set this URL equals URL.create object URL, and we set the blob. This is mainly just so I can like set a console log here just in case. So this is what I'm gonna leave it as. To just create the function for process audio. Right. So here I'm gonna call URL equals wait process audio TTS. I forgot to make a synchronous function. Whoop. Sync. Wait. That surely will not come back to bite me. Then wait. Play audio with the URL. Right. let's test it out. So this one is for the Spanish speaking. So I'm gonna reset the server. I'm gonna reset this. Save it. Did I set it? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so it should be on. I'm gonna pull them. Element, console. I don't care about your new tool. Right, I'm gonna pull the console, the console as elsewhere, or on a different screen. Right, so let's see. So if I do this,
Speak only in Spanish Fro, 3 minutes. Count started.
okay, it works. I was not expecting it to work immediately, actually. Alright, I'm gonna refresh it. Just gonna try again. Technically, the redeem has no limit, so.
Speak only in Spanish. Fro 3 minutes. Count started.
Okay. That is actually pretty good. Okay, I knew it was gonna... No, I have no idea what I'm saying. It actually works, and I was not expecting it to work that well. And the fact that it started after the way that it started of after the whole TTS went through, and it actually pulled this out, that's perfect. Okay, so here is the next thing I'm gonna try to do. So, as you know, we have the IRL word ban. I'm gonna make another message too. Band. For the next 5 minutes, you can say... I think I'm gonna modify this too, because I need to use quotation. Can I use them? Nope. Word. I don't know. I mean, the whole objective is to actually replace this. So what I can try to do is just make it so the code replaces this for essentially word. That is essentially how I replace this. So here is where it would enter the part of changing. So here's where, depending on the redeem, is what it would do here. Okay. So what I can try to do here is, if there's anything on the message to match the reward ID. How do I approach this? Because the what I can try. I mean, what I can try to do is make a second handler. I'm gonna. Yes. Yeah, because like I said, the TTS has to come from here first. I'm gonna start this here so I don't lose it. I don't remember. I don't forget and I don't remember. Gosh. I'll play it off. I'll play it because you should. Okay, so OBS was okay with the overlay, but my what's it called? My browser wasn't. So what I did is I just it's not liking it. Oh, I see why. So it didn't like it. Yeah, it didn't like it because it said that I needed to first click on the screen. And OBS does not care if I click on it or not. But either way, it works. Okay, so how do I approach this? What? Get rewards, tones. I mean, if I try to pull this one, it will literally pull every single reward, and that's not what I want. I mean, technically, I can do everything with just this function. It's mainly here, like if it's. Oh wait. I mean, this is what I can just check for. I don't necessarily need to check again for the ID. No, but I can mess it up. Because if I dare to change this, I need to also change it again over here. And I just want to be able to just use this. You know what? I'll use that. I'll use the ID instead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a function here. Function set message. Here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set the ID here. I'm gonna use a switch block. ID. Case. We set this one here. And message. I'm gonna set the ID here and then the message here. Right, so I forgot how it was to replace words. Oh wait, no, I don't. Okay, so the message, what I have to do is I need to strip only to the first word. Like if you try to send like a long message, like hello, how are you doing? If I can also write correctly. What I need to do is actually just strip the whole word and pick the first one. Because it's supposed to be only one word, not the whole sentence. Right, so I just need to remember how to strip the Oh, it's not that that hard. 5 times first word equals message dot split. Now we set 0. There. Wait, I also need to pass like the redeem message. And the user input too. I'm gonna pass this one all the way up here. Redeem that message. Here is where I just add here the redeem message. Now, I have split for the first word. So the next thing is redeem dot replace. If I remember correctly, it was like this. Word. Just making sure that it is like that. Yes. With first word. And now we return it. Redeem message. I mean, technically, I no longer need it because I already added their return. But just in case, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, string. Break. Okay. All right, this should work. Question mark. Where do I pass the ID? Okay. Redemption, reward ID. Oh, I have it right here. All right, now. That message. Default message equals. Wait, what am I doing? I can just pick this one from here. Set message. And I use the redemption ID or reward ID. And I already forgot the rest. The user input. And finally the redemption ID, the redemption message. Okay, that should do it. But I also need to make sure that it does not break the other one. So for this one, the only thing I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna switch them up. Redeem message and message equals. So this is how I'm gonna have it. And I switch them up. Now, and this one I don't necessarily need to pass this. I just need to pass the redeem message, or basically essentially return it. Return redeem message. It's just gonna send it back. It should also only send it back. I'm gonna refresh only the redeem. Alright, making sure that the Spanish time still works.
Speak only in Spanish. Fro 3 minutes. Count started.
Okay. The TTS for that one still works. So now let's try banning only, like, let's say hello. What? So okay, so the redeem overlay did not push the actual thing. All right, let's try again. Okay, so it's not, the TTS is not receiving the actual thing.
Speak only in Spanish. Fro 3 minutes. Count started.
Okay, let's see why it's not working. All right, so I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna refresh this. It's not passing it. Okay, I'm gonna log what exactly is getting or sending. Message. Oh, log. Let's see what it's actually seeing. And let's see if it breaks also my overlay. Okay, so it's not even replacing it. Huh? Why is it not working? Do I have to set it up as a string? Is it not already a string? Is it not set already as a string? Is that why? Why? It's still not replacing it. And also, like, the overlay is not even sending anything. Like, the audio is not going through. But why, though? Is it because... I don't think it's because of the TTS, because it's still sending something. What could it be? Because it was not having any issues up until now. Let's see. I'm gonna run it on a debug code. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Wait, but also, why is it not... Okay, so I'm gonna refresh this. Gonna set the Spanish one.
Speak only in Spanish from 3 minutes. Count started.
From... Oh! Damn. Okay. Minor inconvenience. But let's see. Test. Oh, okay. I see another reason why it's also not pushing the overlay to the overlay. I have not actually added the thing here. Okay, so all I have to do is just do this. Copy and paste. Never mind. I'm gonna bar the URL. I'm gonna set the URL here and here. All right, let's send it. Okay. All right, so technically I should strip these two words into the first one.
A word has been banned. For the next 5 minutes, you can't say the word hello.
Oh, I also have to change that. Okay, so I just need to go reward input. Damn. I also need to strip from there. Word ban. Word. Okay, I just need to recycle the splitting. Word ban. Do I use it anywhere else? No, it's only here. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Word. And I'm just gonna replace this with this. Okay, so now it should be cleaner. Hello world. I'm gonna actually set this one as a gonna set this, then this, finally this. Wait, what happened? Why do you not like that? What? Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna see why I did not like that just a second ago. Nope. Alright, so this should make it a little prettier.
A word
A
has
word
been banned. For the next 5 minutes, you can't say the word hello.
There we go. Alright. So that makes it actually much better and cleaner. And one thing I also took me a while to get done was also that I can move it. Took me a bit to get it. Oh shoot! There we go. Took me a second to, not a second, couple hours to get it to actually be able to move around without the thing expanding from this side all the way here while the right side is still stuck to the right. But yeah. Right. Let's see. Who's here? Channel. Trying to check something. Whoops. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I just turned on my headphones. Another set. They just blasted on my ear. What is this? Hey, Lanala. Thank you for joining in. Thanks for hopping in as well. Well, as you can see, I have 3 visible overlays already, but there's even more available as you can see from the amount of code that I have still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, the coffee break. Yeah, I have a set, an extra set. It's you request I help. Yeah. Yeah, I literally have the coffee right next to me. Like, I needed to be true to my redeem. And I just realized I forgot to push also when there is like no other redeems. Like if it's not set. Also, do you want to give it a try to the TTS? The custom TTS that I mentioned? It should be able to be just exclamation mark TTS and then your message. What the? What do you do? Oh my. I thought I would be able to get away with it. I thought I would be able to get away with it. Dang it. Okay, so I have a limit of 10 voices. I thought I would be able to get away with adding an extra ID. I'll just leave this one here. Oh yeah, that is also there's also like the emote explosion. Gonna refresh them. There you go. Now it should be okay for you to use the TTS. Oh shit. Now you should be able to use the TTS and actually work. Gotta look into expanding the voice list. Oh yeah, also as you saw, I have emotes. I'm gonna be working with an artist to make more. Also there is the what? Nanola, what are you doing? What happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should work. Why is it not working? Nala, what did you do? No, it's actually not G. I think I know what happened. Let me make sure. Is it directly here that they're messing up with my stuff? How many? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It should work. Gotta love breaking stuff. Yep. And actually, I would not be able to fix my codes if it wasn't because I needed someone else to break them. I'm gonna try it myself this time. Let's see if it actually is that.
Hello?
Why did I got the old man? Okay. Now it works. I just needed to save the file again. Also, should I replace the old man with Serafina? Like this one. What? What? Oh, I think I know what happened. VIP voices. Oh my god. I forgot I had those. I completely forgot I had the VIP voices. Okay, it's not your fault. It's actually mine. It's actually mine. I had the intention of like anyone from my list here to have their own custom voice, like specifically for them. And now it's coming back to bite me. I'll just set this one to 0 for now. Yeah, yes you do. You have a custom TTS voice. Let me see if I can force it. Yes, I can try to force it. Let me see. I'm gonna force the TTS this time. There's TTS overlay. No, backend. Where did I put it? There it is. Right. So I'm gonna actually make sure that it is. I'm just realizing something I also do not have, so if... Right, so I'm gonna make a second LTIF. If voice ID, I just set voice ID to voice ID. It's crude. Hopefully, I mean, it's complicated until you find out where everything is. Don't worry, I also still have no idea where everything is. I also have to go through like 50 different files in order for me to just find the server. Okay, so... Try it again. This time I'm forcing the actual voice ID. It should work. Why? Okay. No. I don't know what's going on. Beam attack. Yep. Beam attack. I know what's... I think I already know what's going on, and it's annoying. Okay, I thought I would be able to get away with it, but 11 Labs, it's the TTS system that I use. They are on to me. But I should also make sure that it does not completely crash my entire code. They are on to me. I gotta make sure that it even is still using the random one.
Test.
Okay, so it's still using the regular code, but What is the limit for the next one? Additional credit cost? No. And with stranger voices. Okay. I'm actually checking also for there's something that I'm gonna do for the first redeem. I'm actually gonna write down yours. Believe me, I do have something in mind. So there's a code that I'm gonna make a code that keeps track of the first redeem. And actually, I do not want to give it away entirely, but believe me that it's like depending on how it goes, it will be worth it. Yeah, I'm seeing right now at the 11 labs. I technically can go up. Okay, I don't think I will need more than 160 voices, so I think I'm gonna do 30. That way I can actually finally set all the ones that I want here and then add the VIPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And over here I have 10 in total. That's a lot of voices. It is. It is. Yeah, I think only 30 should be able to do the trick. Currency limit, priority. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is upgrade to the creator plan. Technically, I had the starter just to test it out. So far, I'm liking it, and the only thing I don't like, gotta love being a test rat. Yep. I mean, you are one of my mods. I do have to at least have ask for assistance from time to time. But I also did not know if you were going to be available, so I did not want to push it. Alright. So I do have to make sure that my own system does not crash because of late TTS. TTS engine. Yeah, I literally have... Oh yeah, I have a random bleeper too. It has a random chance of bleeping your message. But I also have not... I don't think I have actually properly set it. No, yep, I do. Been a while since I modded anything. Fair. Goron has not streamed in quite a while, so even I would not be able to. And the only other server that I can mod is my own, so. Alright, so... But why is it crashing? I have the try-catch block here. Almost 2 years, same, just my own. Yep. I mean, I also just started streaming again recently. I've been technically streaming every Wednesday since work and all that stuff. But I'm trying to at least push for a couple for 1 or 2 hours on days that I still have work, but I have enough time. It probably would be more like Thursdays on the mornings. I may stream Baldur's Gate soon. Oh, what kind of game is that? I don't think I've heard of it before. Right. Okay, so I see where the error happened. It was here. Line 135. Here. Well, not exactly. It was here. Oh, I'm just gonna try to set all this inside the try catch block. No, here. There you go. That should be able to at least fix this error instead of crashing the whole thing. Basically a D&D video game. Oh, actually one of my coworkers has been trying to get me into that. I technically describe the history of partially the history of my character, but I don't exactly have a whole story, and he is making his own world as well on D&D. Right. I'm gonna try this. It's a great game. Let's see. Baldur's Gate. A series of role-playing video games set in the Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting. This series has been divided into two sub-series. So this is technically the history from a D&D session where, or with a story already set, made into the game, right? Yeah, I pulled it up. This computers is originally developed by BioWare for personal computer being dog and its division overhaul development. Like original games such as the Dark Alliance series. Oh, so this is like a game coming from a different game? That's what I'm trying to understand here. It's because it says that it's developed remakes of the original games in HD, the Dark Alliance series. Ports were handled by Black Isles Studios. I plan a third series to be set in Dalelands and be a PC exclusive. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, an update of the original Baldur's game. You mentioned that you're. Yeah, I did saw that there's like a third release. You said you were planning to make the stream soon about it. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, you redeem like 1, 2. You made 2 redeems. How many points do you have? That's one. Because I just unlocked the redeem, so I have no idea how to check. And it seems like I forgot to open the tab. You get 300 by following. Oh, so there was already. Oh, so they were already set before I got the redeems unlocked. So you just basically got them unlocked after. Oh. I'm also noticing that my chat overlay, it's meant to randomly change the color of your username, but I keep seeing the same color over and over. I have no idea why that is happening. Fade out. Yeah, here. It's meant to keep changing the color of your username. Magic. No, here's the thing. If I also type in anything, mine is still the same color. Mine is still the same color, green, as it was yesterday and the other 2 days. Gotta look into that because it should change it. Hash into HSL. Where am I sending it? Expand style that color. I can take a look into that later on a different time. Yeah. I mean, technically also my follow goal is purple, but yeah. Oh. Wanna know something funny? When I was first testing the emote explosion, my computer did not like it. It was because technically how the code goes, it takes each emote that you have and it will make a separate explosion. So when I tested it, let's just say that my computer was slowing down and did not like that because I could not exactly reset it without getting onto the refresh screen, and I did not have my OBS manager. So it was just exploding everywhere and the frame rate went down bad. I even have the emotes go boom. Can't wait to be affiliate one day as well. To be fair, I genuinely have no idea if I am or I am not. Precisely because let me pull it up. Let me try to pull it up. But for my understanding onto what I read, I'm not exactly affiliate. Where is it? So here's what I did. I just went into monetization and setup. I was just basically messing around trying to like see how I could fix my overlays to see, basically get more information as to why some of my overlays were not working. Specifically the chat message. So I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I got to this. I think it was this one. I don't know if it was that or it was some viewer rewards. But what I did was there were like 3 stuff here. Here. Becoming an affiliate within reach. So I never got invited. I never got invited to this. I just went onto monetization and there was an option that said onboarding. That's all I did. I fill out the information. And for what I heard from, I believe Lena it was, she mentioned that she heard about Twitch making a push onto allowing small content creators to get the bits and all that stuff, and that it just needs to be onboarded. All I had to do was basically fill up quote unquote a tax form, because technically you're still getting a payout. So you have to provide tax information for them to like give you for tax purposes. A whole lot of complicated stuff, but that's essentially what it is. I just fill up all the information, and once it said the monetization onboarding completed, that's when I finally got access to the viewer rewards in all this. So I finally got access to it, and I got access to the emotes, drops, and rewards. Technically, there's nothing here, but I got access to all that, and I actually set them to bytes. Like, kind of see why. But you should be able to do it though. Let's see. Let's see, where are you? No, no. There you are. Yeah, you should be able to do the onboarding. And like I said, I still have no idea how to properly use the channel points. I'm still technically learning how to use them. Let's see. Comment. Yeah, I know that there's a way to like give people reward points, but I have no idea how. What the? Okay. Let's see. Invite? No. Let's see. And marker. Addiction on raid restriction, restrict chat, shield, slow. Twitch. No, I don't see how to do it. Okay. So I'm assuming I have to, in order to like activate the thing. Nope, never mind. I can figure something out for later. Yep. You want to see how the events work? Technically, I have a command test to make it so all the other events activate. I forgot I got bought it a while ago. I actually have a guard for that. Yeah, I made a guard. So what it does, it's actually that it checks for a bot message pattern, and then it also checks for the authorized bots that I have. And then it also checks for account age, frequency of their of how fast they send their messages. Oh, that's why. Okay, did you reported it? Because they can also you can actually get in trouble if you do. If you do not report it, you can actually get in trouble. Yeah. So this is what I do. It checks for all this first. So it ignores anyone that it's not a mod, that it's not me, that it's not a VIP, or that is not on the authorized list. So it just ignores them. I tried. Did you get a response from them? Or did they just say like did they just told you something like, oh, we'll see it, we'll look into that? I've been streaming a really long time. I mean, I would suggest checking with like the followers that you have. See which ones you remember were actually yours, and see if you can somehow report the others. Because I don't see the option to force them to unfollow. I don't really know anymore. I mean, here's what I can try to do to help you out. I can look into the like checking all follow list. See if I can pull my own followers from my and store them in a list. What I can do is I can help you by creating like a ban thing. It runs through the list, checks which ones you knew, or you know for a fact are your actual followers, and it bans the rest. Obviously, we will need to make sure who is real and who is not. But so how I have it is that it on my guard, it checks if the message is from a bot. Basically, it matches to this pattern. Then it also checks if it's spamming. It checks also the age of the account, and if it's a new one, so it's gonna time it out. So if it's a bot message that matches the pattern, if it's spamming and it's a new account, or if it's a bot message and it's a new account, what it does is it times out for 5 days. Technically, I could ban it. I really need to check. Let's do 7. So that is my current guard that I have. So what do you think? Okay. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one at 0. Oh, gotta start getting ready to go to work. Hey, Linnell, I want to see the events overlay, like how it works for each event. Right. Let's see. Deep overlay. That's not this. This is not it. I'm trying to make sure that it can be used. Okay.
Thanks, Code Shadow 1, for following!
Okay, where's the...
Thank you, Code Shadow 1, for subscribing at Tier 1.
There's still some bugs that I need to fix too.
Code Shadow 1 resubscribed for 3 months with Prime.
Code Shadow 1 gifted a sub to gift
Yep.
recipient.
For Alistair, I actually had to get like I look everywhere for
Code
A
Shadow
voice
1
bank
dropped 5 gift
and
subs.
couldn't find anything. Okay, let's get here.
Code Shadow 1 cheered 1,000 bits.
No. Voices.
Incoming raid from Test Raider with 42
My
viewers.
voices. So I did the same for both Alistor's voice and for Bayonetta 3's voice. Similar with Bright UK. So for Alistor, what I did was divide 4 different MP3 files. Well, it was all it used to be a single MP3, but this does only allows a 10 megabyte max. So I divided it from the voice bank that I had got it in, and it was able to do it. Bayonetta was it sounds weird, but this one was odd. As you can see, it was a little more than just a few files, because her voice is a little bit more complex. But Alistor, not much. But yes for Cereza. Bri UK was rid of. It's easier. Way easier. For Bri, it was way easier. Okay. There you go. Oh, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the plan that I have to be able to add more voices, and I'm gonna check for more redeems, because right now what I have is 2 redeems set. I don't know if I will need them. Just gonna put it there. But yeah, right now I have 2 overlays set for their redeems. And I gotta work on checking for the redeem first. Oh, try using the highlight redeem. Oh wait, no. Yeah. If you use the highlight redeem, there your message on the chat overlay will actually be highlighted. And there's something similar for the yep. Your message gets highlighted like that. And if someone decides to use bits to do quote-unquote power-ups for the message effects, this is how it looks. It actually changes. This is not me. Like, this is not exclusively to my username, because if I try to do the same again, just without doing that, it just sends it normally. I'm trying to see if I can somehow make it a little bit better looking. Technically right now on the basics, to at least get them to work. Like, for example, the last subscriber and last follower are not exactly pretty, but they work. They look nice for now. And they also are draggable, because when they first spawn, or when the first thing was set, they were all one here, one here, one here, and I was able to get them to move. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, definitely not. Alright, what else was it? Oh yeah, see if you can try to spam a bunch of emotes, like a lot of them, and see if you can actually break it as well. I want to see if you can break it. Okay. Okay, so it does work. I cannot use the beans. I'm no longer subscribed. Oh, but there's something else that I also did. If I do this is an animated emote from, pretty sure you already know who, Nirozama. They are all animated, and those are the ones that break it down. Okay, so that's what I'm starting to realize. Pretty sure these are bit unlocks. Let me see. Oh no, never mind. I do have the beans. Okay, I completely forgot. Okay, so I hit the max one. I froze for a second for them to actually go through. So yeah, animated. Oh my gosh. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay. Okay, if I remember correctly, when I was first working on the actual overlay for this, it actually broke. That was the max I could. Yeah. Also for the beans in the Neurosama, I think I did the max. Let me try one that has a lot of rendering stuff to do. Max limit 500. This is another one that has more rendering to do. There's another. Oh look, it's his wife. I don't think it's his wife. Wait, what is that? Oh my. Oh gosh. What is that? What is that? Oh gosh, no. That is terrifying. However, there's also one thing. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, I have a combo as well. Wait, that is his wife as a minion? Like true or? I cannot see it. Oh my gosh. What has Warren been doing? Oh my gosh, that's scary. I mean, looks well made, but that's scary the way that they set it up. Still, I'm happy for him. I guess I can kind of understand why he's been gone for quite a while. 2 years, I believe. It's a classic meme. Yep. Okay, what else do I have? I have events already showed. Technically, this one is not fully done yet, and it's not exactly one that I will leave like permanently. Chat combos already set. Chat overlay. Go helper. Nope, this is a helper. Redeems working on that. TTS still there. Your account. Technically, I don't necessarily need this one, but I can show it to you. Where is browser? Oh. Oh gosh! Wait, why is it not counting? Why is it not count? Did you broke it? Why is it not counting? That's the thing. The log does not show anything.
I am the Breakinator.
What the fuck? So this is the count. Yeah, the TTS works now because I took away the VIP voice.
Beam attack.
But you got the ancient sage. You got the ancient sage. I mean, there is not exactly a limit on how many times you can use the TTS. You can technically spam it. Don't do that. I see you making the copy paste. I see you there. Don't do it. I don't know if the queue is actually working as it should. Don't test it. Don't test it. Oh no. I know that smile. I have 5 minutes left. I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it while I check for this.
Floopy.
You got the sage again. Combo. Okay, I thought you were gonna actually spam that. Because technically the spam, the bot guard does not have anything about spam from regular chatters. Why is it not? Oh shit.
Beam attack.
You broke it. You broke it. Oh no. Too many requests. You broke it. When you create your current subscription is associated with a maximum of 3 occurrence requests running in parallel. You sent 3 and that was it. 11 Labs said that's it. I need to make a guard for that. I need to wait. I need to make sure that it does not the TTS actually first waits for the first 3 and then sends the rest. My gosh. Bro, you broke it. I have to restart it. 1 second. I actually need to make sure what and back at TTS overlay 135. It's inside the try catch. Why did it crash? Gonna reset all events. Follower goal. Your account overlay. Okay, I'm sorry. I know what I said. I did not. I completely forgot that it has a limit. It has a request limit. Let me see. Concurrency limit. Yep. The concurrency that I have is 3. So I need to make it so the queue waits. Oh, okay. The server has no queue. The server that makes the TTS work has nothing to queue. The one that does is the overlay. Yeah. The one that does queue everything is the overlay. Okay, that explains a lot. I know now. I know what I have to do for later. I think when I get back from work is when I'm actually gonna try to fix that. Where? That's not it. There. Not fix it. Add. Game Breaker Lunella strikes again. Not gonna lie, this is actually why I call you, because if it wasn't for that, I would not figure out some of the other stuff that I had to fix. For example, literally the TTS for the VIP, I would not have remembered that I need to fix that. Because let me pull it back up. So this is what the voices that I have access to right now. A lot of tabs. I basically need to actually get more access for more of them to be able to do what I want. Because as of now, I have to set it to 0 so this code never triggers. Because like I said, I only have access to 10 voices. Right. Okay, so it's 1 p.m. and I have work in an hour. So I actually have to start working on leaving. We like to do a raid. Technically, it's only you and I, but it should be okay, right? Wait. Right. I don't know how this works, but I read even if it's just below. Yep. I actually should try to do that because even Lena said that she doesn't care the size of the raid. All right. Thank you so much for joining in and helping me with my overlays. I don't know how this raid command works, but let's do it then. Once again, thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.